Good day and welcome to the brand new episode of Namibia Wildlife Protection series on following the tracks. Today I stand next to a camel thorn tree, a beautiful camel thorn tree, also known as Acacia areoloba. And the camel thorn tree is host to a lot of animals like the birds, especially the sociable weavers. They love to make their nests, huge nests in these trees. And you can find hundreds of them in one colony in a tree like this. Camel thorn trees are also loved by giraffes. They love the leaves of the camel thorn tree. And an interesting fact is, like with most trees, especially the acacia trees, the moment a giraffe starts eating these leaves, the tree sends out a signal to other trees in the area. And it also creates a tannin, a leaf tannin in the leaves, so that the giraffes wouldn't eat too much of a specific tree at one time. They will constantly browse from tree to tree during the day. Today we follow the tracks of the eland and the kudu, two very well-known antelopes here in Namibia. A fully grown male eland can weigh up to 1 ton, while the females do not get that heavy. Interesting fact about the eland males are that they make a clicking sound when they walk. Previously the thought was that the sound was made by their hoofs, but the researchers found out that the male eland has a tenon in the knee of the front legs, and this tenon used to slip over the kneecap in a certain way that makes that specific sound. This clicking sound is like a Morse code sent out to the other elands, males and females, on what the status of this male is. Normally it gives an indication of the male's age, the physical abilities and the condition of the specific male, and obviously the virility of the specific male. So when these clicking sounds are made and another male will hear it, he will know exactly, is this a rival or is this an old man that probably wouldn't be any competition for him. And also it will attract the attention of the ladies. The eland has a cow-like spoor, very round tipped in the front, and the dung of the eland is rather large pellets, normally deposited in a nice neat heap. Elands love the pods, the seeds of the acacia tree, and these pods are very high in nutritional value. And an interesting fact about these pods is that the seeds need to go through the digestive system for them to be able to germinate. So once an eland eats the pods and the seeds go through the digestive system of the eland, it gets excreted by the eland and it will very likely germinate in the dung of the eland. The eland is part of the spiral horn family, and that brings us to the next animal, the kudu. The word kudu comes from the Afrikaans word kudu, just a different spelling, and it's derived from the Xhosa word describing these beautiful animals. Only the male kudus have horns, whereas different with the eland where both the sexes have horns. Kudu males are magnificent creatures, and they are often called the grey ghosts, probably because of the way they move through the thickets of the bush. Kudus are not at all territorial, and you will normally only see the males together with the females in the mating season. Outside the mating season, the bulls will normally be on their own, like a bachelor group, and the cows with the babies or the young ones will be together. A distinctive feature of a kudu, once it gets threatened or runs away from you, is the white plume at the tail. And that is an alarm that they send out to the rest of the herd. And normally it goes with a barking sound, especially the males. They have a barking sound to alarm the rest of the herd and other animals in the area as well. The spoor of the kudu is very narrow, and it's probably because kudu love rocky areas like mountainous areas and thick bush, and they are merely browsers that eat leaves and twigs from a big variety of bush. And the kudu's dung consists of a lot of loose pellets, normally also packed in a neat pile. Kudus, as part of the spiral horn family, the same with eland, are more susceptible to rabies. And kudu numbers have declined tremendously during the past 20 to 30 years because of rabies in the country. And most game farm owners yearly vaccinate kudus and eland against this terrible disease. Thank you for joining us in this episode on the eland and the kudu. And don't miss out on the next episodes where we will follow the different tracks of various animals here in Namibia. Namibia Wildlife Protection is an anti-poaching company. We specialize in the protection of farms, livestock, game, and especially the white and the black rhinos here in Namibia. We also make use of international volunteers to assist us in our goal to protect these precious animals. Please feel free to contact us should you wish to become part of our volunteer program.